1989, the Houghton and Hancock communities have been celebrating the rich cultural diversity of KEWEENAW. The Parade of Nations mission is to celebrate multiculturalism and ethnic diversity in the KEWEENAW. Now, the brains behind these heartwarming celebrations do this to enable people to remember how much we have in common while learning to appreciate our differences. The Parade of Nations will be held on Saturday, September 21st, 2024 at 11 o'clock in the morning. Students and community organizations are invited to enter the float or march in the parade. It has come to realization that the details about the float guidelines, the parade route, and other activities involved will be provided later in the course of the week. The Multicultural Festival begins at noon at the D Stadium for just $10 to $15. You can get a full meal or choose from the international tidbits at more than a dozen food booths, with international student organizations offering the cuisine of their countries. After getting his teaching certification from Wesley College in Ghana, he proceeded to University of Education to study information technology and taught for over 14 years in Ghana. He is currently pursuing Master of Science Data Science with focus on using machine learning to scrutinize data for educational decisions. He has been a formidable force in every sphere of his life. He passionately contributes immensely to the core values of the African depiction in Michigan Technological University here in the United States. He is the president of the African Student Organization at the Michigan Tech University. Mr. Yawopoku Debra will be joining us live in the studio. We'll be asking him a series of questions about the core concept of the parade. Yes, you're very much welcome, Mr. Yawopoku Debra. He is the president of the African organization here at Michigan Technological University. You're very much welcome.
Thank you.
We've been asking a series of questions quite recently about the African organizations and how it became a reality. But we want to ask you quickly, how do you feel as an African?
Oh, I feel proud as an African because of our authentic culture and our sense of great identity.
So we want to have a better understanding of the position that you're holding here at Michigan Tech University. What is your source of motivation for such an incredible role as president of ASO?
Naturally, one is to hold the African community in earnest and also to bring all of us together. You know, we've traveled far away from different countries in Africa. We've met here for a common goal for our studies, but we need to get ourselves together in terms of support, help, and advice. So I'm happy being the African president because I really want to bring us together.
Thank you very much. Quite recently, we heard the news that there was going to be a celebration of what is called the Parade of Nations. Could you share with us your thoughts, especially since there's going to be a massive involvement of the African continent?
Yes, it's a source of enjoyment, excitement to all of us here, because it's a time for us to show our various flags and our identity to the people of Houghton. I think the KEWEENAW, the community, can't wait to see all of us around. So what we do is we go out dressed in our rich African regalia, as I have one here. We showcase to the people around, they watch, they see, and they feel the real Africans. I think it's a great opportunity for us as African students to show our real identity, who we are. Could you believe some people may be here, they have heard of Africans, but they have no idea. So I think it's an opportunity for us as Africans to showcase ourselves to the community.
Thank you very much. Finally, we would like to find out from Mr. Yawopoku Debra. Would you have any sort of advice to especially the African community on campus, and would you like to give us any form of advice as far as the celebration is concerned?
Yeah, I want to entreat everyone to make it a point to attend. Let us come and grace the occasion. It's when you're going to meet 50 other countries from different states in Europe, Asia, and South America, and interesting from North America here too. So let us come together and grace this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So that was the president of the African Student Organization here at the Michigan Tech University. And these were his words, welcoming everybody to such an extraordinary program which will be held on Saturday, and he's entreating every African to take it as massively as possible. The organizers of the Parade of Nations try as much as possible to provide a particular moment where students or other people who have expressed an interest in taking part of such heartwarming celebrations, given some form of academic work to participate, to be able to have their brains highly, get acquainted to the celebrations. This year is of no exception. The Michigan Tech Parade of Nations is sponsoring an essay contest for area high school seniors who are planning to attend Michigan Tech University in the coming fall. Now, the winner will be a proud recipient of $1,000 scholarship, and the topic to be written about race. Our community becomes stronger when people from various backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives come together. How have you built connections with individuals different from you? How can you contribute to creating a sense of belongingness here on the campus? Ladies and gentlemen, Kupperson Multimedia will be available on Saturday to take the full coverage of every detail of the nations, or what is called the Parade of Nations, which will be transpiring on Saturday at 11 o'clock a.m. as was indicated earlier on. The activities and the directions which will be given by the brains behind the celebrations has not been outlined as clearly as possible yet, but as I've indicated, Kupperson Multimedia will be there with the cameras, with a lot of logistics to cover exclusively the event, and that will be reported as accordingly as possible.